Okay, so this is my final walkthrough video for Full Sail and IPD. So let's go ahead and take a look at what has changed since the last time. So just to make sure, Linda, there's no problems, I'm also going to write this in the instructions. But we want to make sure, just because we've had previous versions of this app and it does save stuff to your Play Store, the actual app itself, you need to clear the cache of the Play Store. So you just go in here and you clear the data. I didn't notice anything missing from my apps or any of my games when I did this on my personal device, but I don't know what it actually resets. But once we go ahead and reset everything from the Play Store itself, we go ahead and open up the app, which I've already downloaded here, and we're going to go ahead and install it, and we're going to go ahead and accept the Google settings. And this way, once it resets everything from the Google Play, it will actually put you in as a brand new device, and anything that's changed on there, of course, with the shared preferences and anything like that, it won't bug out on you like it did last time where it didn't let you unlock the device. So now that it is installed, we can go ahead and hit open, and we can see that there is a new tutorial on this one here, and it should only run once. So once the user runs the application, that's it. It should run once, and that's all it should do, unless you click on the tutorial button. So we go through here. These are the new ones right here. And I also added from feedback to a little something on the tutorial about how to unlock the application itself. And you can see it there. He's pointing at it. And here it tells you about the back button. It goes back to the main screen. Here the user can actually hit the back button and it actually works just the same, or they can hit next. Both of those take them to the next screen. So in here we can see that there is a new navigation drawer that has everything implied into one drawer right here to make it easier for the user. There is a quick search, which is only for the unlocked version, and that is grayed out right here, as you can see. And same as home. If you're on the home page, it's not going to allow you to go to the home page, just because I didn't want to confuse the user. But when they're in any other one, it will display the home, and they can go back either by pressing the home button or the back button. So there's a new way to share, which now you have the share phone assist at the very bottom. Once you click on that, you're presented with an alert dialog that will ask you which one of these three you want to share with. And this does not have Facebook on it, so you can see if you don't have Facebook, it actually will bring up a new activity and a fragment and everything else implied with the API. It's pretty intense, but it brings you up the web version, a web view, for you to log in and post it. If you do have the app open, of course, it will go open up the app and post for you. And let's see here on the Google Plus. So it did work on the Google Plus as well. This was working, I believe, on the last one. Same with Twitter. And let's see here. If you don't have anything installed, it's going to ask you on the Twitter. And if we actually shut off Wi-Fi, so now we're not connected to any network whatsoever, and we click share phone assist, you will actually be presented with this screen right here, which will provide you with letting you know that there's no connection detected, and to please try your internet and try it again. Now, if you press the need help, it actually takes you to the fix my phone section so you could troubleshoot it. And if you notice down here at the very bottom, it says get more. So there's no more alerts or toast that's going to tell you the end of the line. This has now been replaced with a get more button. Once you press on the get more button, it's going to go ahead and tell you to just unlock all the features, basically. This was added in the beta, or the release candidate, sorry. So with that now, let's go ahead and unlock the app. So we're going to go ahead and tap on unlock all features. Go ahead and tap on buy every time, and the payment was successful. Normally here, if this was on the Play Store, the app will receive a feedback saying that it was purchased, everything went fine, and it will trigger the next step. For testing purposes, we have to manually do this. So we're going to go ahead and open up the nav drawer. You can see unlock is still highlighted to remind you to go ahead and do this. So once you tap on unlock all features, it will go ahead and reboot the application for you. And now that the application is rebooted, you can see down there at the bottom it says quick search. and the quick search is now unlocked in the nav drawer as well. Once you're in quick search, you can go ahead and do a search of anything. I believe this was in a release candidate, but it wasn't working correctly. So if you just type in Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi connection, you tap on that and you actually go to the Wi-Fi page. From here, you can either use the navigation drawer or the back button to go back to the main page. Now, this application, I was trying to put more icons in there, and it was one of the feedbacks. I wanted to try to put it in tech, but there's just so many of them. I had to create all the icons, and I just didn't think it was going to be viable to have that many icons in there. It might confuse the users, considering there's cookies, data, and there's certain other items in there that don't exactly normally have an icon with it. So for me to create one for it, it's kind of tricky. I don't want to confuse the user. So we just left it with the icon dictionary containing all the icons for everything. And you also notice that the quick icon actually has been changed now to informative. Basically, it's information about your phone itself. So this application cannot be tested on an emulator because it does require to connect to Google Play services more than once in the application. So if it doesn't find anything, it's one thing. The application is meant to handle that. But if it is an emulator for some reason, it's been told by Facebook API as well as the in-app billing to not use it. Emulators, and if you use emulators, you got to set it up a certain way with a certain Facebook APK or something on their website. But with that being said, just test it out on the device. Everything should be working fine. Everything should be smooth, no bugs. And thank you very much. And I normally say I'll see you guys all next week, but I don't think I will be. I hope I won't be anyways. Well, thank you very much and have a good weekend and a good career.